Hello, it's Doug from Behind Closed Doors, and today I'm going to be reacting to my own video comments. So let's have a look, see what people are saying, if they love me or hate me. So this is how to get a woman obsessed with you reaction. So check out the comments there. You sit in a nightclub and girls approach you. Yeah, right, LOL. Yeah, of course I do. Women go out to nightclubs in the same way that men do to get laid, and they approach men the same way that men approach women. So yeah, they do it a bit more indirectly, but they still do it. Esther Phillip. Every woman and men DNA is different, so why not do things the old-fashioned way? I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what the old-fashioned way is. The old-fashioned way with more wisdom instead of taking advice from people that may be single and lonely or shallow and bitter. Sigh. This is my last watch of your reactions. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I like your opinion. Thank you very much. And all the best in your channel. Well, thank you very much. And thank you for taking the time out of your life to watch my videos. And yeah, all the best with all your future endeavours. Thank you. All right, let's have a look at another one. So this is a comment from 5 Lies Told to Women About Men. Reaction video to Sterling Cooper. Molly says, me just simply wanting loyalty isn't restricting your freedom. No, it doesn't, Molly. You can have as much loyalty as you want and it doesn't restrict my freedom. That's absolutely true. I don't even know you. Also, me wanting a man doesn't rape me or kill me isn't me having high standards. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what that's talking about. It's common human decency. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort by most popular, and that happens to be Roma Army reaction. That's doing better than all the rest. So let's have a look at that.
Absolutely
here she is.
no dick.
Talking about getting no dick again. Let's have a look. 14 comments. Right, let's have a look at this. I love your reactions, thoughts, smile and accent. Wise words you're using. Thank you very much. Do you live on another planet? LOL. I do all the initiating. I check up on him. I've started all the conversations, etc. Yeah, I'm ghosted. I'm sorry to hear that. Sure, I might have done something to upset him, but the idea that this woman thinks I just sat back and let the man do the work makes me roll my eyes. And it's true, because next to it she's put a little rolly eye emoji, so she's telling the truth. As someone who has been ghosted, it's awful. It can really make you feel awful. Don't do it. I agree. Ghosting works. See, there's a variety of reactions. This is what's interesting. It depends on who gets ghosted. She showed her manners and you need another dose of it. Really? Andrew says, she repeats what red pill say and she has shown to be a con and have an OnlyFans. There is some content which is good, but she's appeasing to simps. Well, she's just going on YouTube saying things that people want to hear, and there are people that want to hear what she's got to say and gravitate towards her. It's the most popular video on my channel, so you guys have commented, so she has an ability to draw attention, let's say. L'Oreal, stand up against street harassment. This will be interesting.
So now we're looking at
That's my beautiful voice and blimey, this is a comment and a half. They're not condoning you confront them intrusively. They're just offering simple, easy ways to intervene where there might be harassment. But by intervening, aren't you now harassing somebody else? Especially if you've misjudged the situation and you don't know what's going on. They might actually be a couple. You don't know if the two people know each other. You don't know if the person receiving it enjoys it. You don't know if the person that did it meant anything by it. You don't know what's going on a lot of the time. So it's that doctors have a thing like where they say first do no harm. And I'd say the same thing's true with, like, social interactions. First, don't assume. Saying it's the victim's responsibility to tackle harassment is literally victim blaming. Not at all. I don't think the victim is to blame. The perpetrator is to blame. But it's the victim's responsibility to stand up for themselves. And I think there's a huge difference between blame and responsibility. blame is more kind of like, you know, who caused it kind of a thing. And responsibility is, it doesn't really matter who caused it or what happened. It's like, it's your ability to respond. It's your responsibility. So you don't have control over what happens to you, but you do have control about how you react to it. And that's what my point is. The point isn't to use the legal definition for harassment. If you see someone's uncomfortable and the smallest thing on your part could help the situation, help. I don't think that's true. I think a lot of the times it makes it worse. Like I said in the video, I've been harassed several times in the streets because they thought I was harassing someone else when I wasn't. So this is, again, like I said earlier, it's like in the same way that doctors have the code first do no harm, because when all drugs, when they give medications, have side effects. So you don't want to make the patient worse. And I think the same is true with a social situation. You don't want to go in and assume that you know what's going on when you don't really, and make the situation worse and add fuel to the fire. If that counts as white knighting, sign me up, daddy. Yeah, no, I think if you just approach someone, especially a random stranger, you should be honest about the intentions of why you're approaching. So if someone's harassing, you should go up and say, excuse me, you're harassing this person. Like, what you got to hide? It's a bit like if you go up to somebody and you fancy them and you're like too shy to ask them out. So it's like, you know, you start talking about random shit that means absolutely nothing because you can't be honest about how you think and feel and why you're approaching them. So all I'm saying is just be honest about why you're approaching someone, especially a complete stranger, because else it might be seen as harassment. I literally laughed so hard when I saw this ad. Yeah, I just thought it was sad, but I can understand why you would laugh. What constitutes sexual harassment? Having an unhandsome face. Men, how do you know if your particular face is unhandsome to a particular lady with whom you're interacting? Women, you should just know. Yeah, I think a lot of this is based on, like, you know, well, how should you act and behave in social situations? They turned the comments, likes, and dislikes off on the video, on the original video, I assume. Yeah, I think I saw that as well, yeah. You can understand why. Because the thing is, as well, is sort of like in the same way that people don't want to be harassed, people don't want to be told what to do. And this advert is like telling people what to do if they, you know, if they see something that they disagree with, that they should intervene. And I don't think it's very safe to intervene with complete strangers that you don't know anything about and you don't know what the relationship between the two is. An added irony to this video is that L'Oreal had Amber Heard as a spokeswoman. Bloody hell. You just got yourself a new subscriber. Woohoo! Me. LOL. So God be with us. Amen. And that was by Called of God Minister. Can you tell me the time? You fucking idiots. Sorry, God, but he's 100% right. See, I've got God on my side now. I've got the old God Minister on my side, so there's no stopping me. Well, thank you, Called of God Minister, for subscribing. That commercial is going to lead to a lot of women being single. Okay, I have not seen the Gillette ad. I will look for it. In regards to your response to L'Oreal, I find your response poignant and punful. It is a very grey area. Now, not to intrude into your personal life, but have you ever been attracted, assaulted, and been in a situation where you might die? Well, yeah, of course I have. Not to be dramatic, but unfortunately I have, and quite frankly, too many times. And it actually destroys you, chipping away at your well-being, I know. Your sense of self-worth and your mental health and well-being. I appreciate L'Oreal's efforts, and I appreciate your efforts to clarify a very grey situation. Be safe, best wishes. That was a bit of a mixed comment. Yeah, I've been, I mean, like I said in the video, I've been harassed in the street by groups of people at the behest of my ex-partner for no reason at all, and I had to phone the police in order to protect myself. So, and you become aware of how easily malleable people's belief systems are and how readily people will turn on you for no reason at all. It's terrible. Go look up MGTOW. Leave the woman alone because the goalpost keeps moving. If she thinks you are cute or hot, then it's not harassment. If she thinks you're ugly, then it is harassment. This ad is telling women they aren't strong and capable. So are they strong or not? If they can't even stand up for themselves and say something, then I don't think they are. Unless a woman asks for help, leave them be, because you don't know what's happening, which is my point exactly. And if she does ask for help, you decide if you want to help or not. You have a choice. Even though us men feel obligated to do something, we don't need to do anything. I agree 100%. I agree. And this is the thing, is that you're kind of bullied into doing something, and it's not your responsibility. It's your responsibility to take care of your situation. Oh, hello, my Mrs. Datefear video has got a comment. Oh, and look at that, we have a little comment from Kevin. So this is Mrs. Doubtfire reaction video. I feel your pain, mate. It's strange to think about that film in that way. You and me both have thought about this. Women don't use logic unless it hurts the kids. In some cases, that's very true. So that was just a quick look at the comments. Thank you very much for watching the videos and commenting and subscribing. So I've got 34 subscribers now, and as you may notice on the videos, I don't ask people to like and comment and share the videos and all that, because I don't want to manipulate anyone. If you want to watch them, watch them. If you don't. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe, that's great. If you don't, cool. So I prefer to just get into the content, be a bit more casual about it. So those that have subscribed and liked the videos and commented and shared, thank you very much. I hope you found some use out of the videos, and I look forward to making a load more before I'm sure my channel will get blocked at some point. So thank you very much.